Today, we're diving deep into the mindset of a lion, the mentality that separates the ordinary from the extraordinary, the mindset that takes you from doubt to dominance. And stick around till the end of the video because I'll be sharing the best piece of motivation to ignite that lion spirit within you. Now let's talk about why the lion is considered the king of the jungle. It's not the biggest animal, not the fastest, not even the strongest, but it is the most feared. What sets it apart is its mentality. The lion believes it's the king, and that belief makes it a reality. You see, success in life often isn't about having the most talent, but having the right mindset. How often have we held ourselves back just because we didn't believe we could? Think about it. What if we approached every challenge, every setback like a lion? The lion doesn't go around looking for approval from other animals. It knows what it wants and doesn't let anyone tell it otherwise. But here's the thing. This mentality isn't just something you're born with. It's something you develop. It's a daily practice of telling yourself, I've got this, even when the odds are stacked against you. Let me ask you this. How often do you let fear stop you? How many times have you avoided doing something just because you felt small or uncertain? Lions don't think that way. In their world, fear exists, but it doesn't control them. They move through it, and that's the key. What would happen if you took on life's challenges without letting fear dictate your moves? Imagine the possibilities. You see, lions are known for their focus. When they lock onto a target, they don't get distracted by what's happening around them. They don't waste energy on things that don't matter. How many of us can say the same? How often do we get sidetracked by distractions, by what others think, by the noise around us? Lions don't care about opinions. They care about results. They're relentless. And that's the kind of focus we need if we want to succeed. Now here's where it gets relatable. We've all faced moments where we felt defeated, tired, like the weight of the world was on our shoulders. But here's the secret. That's when the lion mentality comes in. Lions know when to rest, but they never quit. They regroup, gather their strength, and then come back stronger. Life is going to hit you, that's a guarantee. But your response? That's what defines you. Take a second and think about a moment when you almost gave up. Maybe it was a career setback, a relationship issue, or even a personal struggle. What if you had kept going? What if, instead of walking away, you dug your claws in deeper and fought back? You don't have to be the biggest or the strongest to win. You just have to be the one who refuses to quit. Let's talk about attitude for a second. A lion doesn't need to shout or boast about its power. It just is powerful. It walks with a quiet confidence, knowing that actions speak louder than words. In our own lives, how much time do we spend talking about what we're going to do instead of just doing it? The lion mentality is about showing your strength, not talking about it. It's about action. It's about showing up every single day and putting in the work, even when no one's watching. And here's where the curiosity kicks in. What would happen if you started adopting this mentality today? What if you started believing, without a doubt, that you're capable of achieving whatever you set your mind to? It's not just about being fearless, it's about being focused. It's about believing in yourself so strongly that nothing can shake that belief. Think of the moments in your life where you've hesitated, where you've doubted your worth. Now imagine approaching those moments with the confidence of a lion, knowing that you're not going to back down, that you're going to conquer whatever stands in your way. What would change? How would your life look different if you had the courage to act, even when it scared you? This isn't just motivational talk. The truth is, everyone can develop this mindset, but it takes commitment. It's not about waiting for the perfect moment or the right conditions. It's about acting now, starting with what you have, where you are, and building that mentality day by day. The next time life throws something at you, think like a lion. Don't back down. Don't let the size of the challenge intimidate you. Remember, it's not about being the biggest or the strongest. It's about having the heart to keep going, no matter what. Now, let's take it a step further. When you think of a lion in the wild, it's not just about survival. It's about thriving in an environment where danger is always present. The lion doesn't just walk through life aimlessly. It has a purpose. Every step is intentional. Every decision is calculated. And isn't that something we can all learn from? How often do we drift through life, hoping things will work out instead of taking control and creating the life we want? The lion mentality is all about ownership, owning your time, your energy, and your actions. It's about being intentional with every move you make. Whether you're working toward a goal or just going through your daily routine, that intention makes all the difference. Think about your own life. How much of it is spent on autopilot? How often do you wake up and go through the motions without really thinking about what you're doing? Lions don't have time for indecision. In the wild, hesitation can mean the difference between life and death. In our lives, it might not be as dramatic, but hesitation can still hold us back from reaching our full potential. Every time you hesitate, every time you doubt yourself, you're giving away a little bit of your pow. But here's the thing about instincts. They aren't just about survival. They're about growth. Lions don't just survive, they dominate their territory. They claim it. And that's what you need to do with your life. You need to claim your space, your goals, your dreams, and stop letting doubt or fear take over. That's the lion mentality. It's about owning your journey. Let's talk about hunger for a moment. Lions don't hunt because they want to. They hunt because they have to. There's a drive inside them that pushes them to chase down their prey, no matter how hard or exhausting the journey. And that hunger, that's what you need if you want to succeed in life. You have to want it as badly as the lion wants its next meal. It's not enough to just set goals. You have to chase them relentlessly, day in and day out, even when it's tough, even when you're tired, even when it feels impossible. But here's the best part. That hunger, that drive, it's inside you. It's inside all of us. The difference between those who succeed and those who don't is simple. The successful ones don't wait for things to happen. They make them happen. They don't sit back and watch opportunities pass by. They chase them down. And that's what you're capable of too. I want you to imagine something for a second. Picture yourself at your lowest point, when things weren't going your way, when you felt defeated, like giving up was the only option. Now, imagine approaching that moment with the lion mentality. Instead of seeing it as a roadblock, you see it as an opportunity, a chance to prove to yourself that you're stronger than you think. How different would your life be if in those moments you refused to back down? If instead of quitting, you doubled down and kept pushing forward? That's the kind of mentality that creates champions. That's the mentality that turns setbacks into comebacks. Every time life knocks you down, you have a choice. You can stay down, or you can rise like a lion, ready to fight again. And it's in that decision, in that moment of choosing to stand up again, that you discover your true power. Think about the people you admire, the ones who've achieved greatness. Do you think they never faced challenges? Of course they did. But what sets them apart is their response to those challenges. They don't give up. They don't let fear or failure stop them. They use it as fuel to keep going, to keep fighting. That's the lion mentality in action. And that's what you can do, starting today. Here's something to think about. What would your life look like if you fully committed to your goals with the same intensity a lion has when it hunts? How far could you go if you stopped holding back? If you stopped letting fear, doubt, and distractions get in your way? The truth is, the only thing standing between you and your goals is you. The lion doesn't wait for the perfect moment to strike. It creates the moment. It takes what it wants because it knows it's capable of achieving it. But let's be real for a moment. This mentality doesn't mean you won't face setbacks. In fact, setbacks are inevitable. Even lions have moments where the hunt doesn't go as planned. But do you ever see a lion give up? No. They keep going, they regroup, and they try again. That's how you need to approach failure. Failure isn't the end, it's just part of the process. Every failure brings you one step closer to success if you keep going. And here's another key to the lion mentality: resilience. Lions are tough, they don't break easily, and neither should you. Life will test you. It's going to throw challenges your way that seem impossible to overcome. But here's where the lion mentality shines. It's not about avoiding the storms, it's about weathering them. It's about standing tall in the face of adversity and refusing to be knocked down. No matter how hard things get, you have the power to endure, to rise, and to keep moving forward. Now, think about your own life for a moment. What's one thing you've been avoiding because it feels too hard or too scary? What's one goal you've put on the back burner because you're afraid to fail? Whatever it is, today is the day you stop avoiding it. Today is the day you face it head on with the mindset of a lion. Because here's the truth. The longer you wait, the further you get from the life you want. The only way to bridge that gap is by acting now, by taking control of your destiny, like a lion takes control of its jungle. And let's talk about something else that makes the lion mentality so powerful: leadership. Lions are natural leaders. They lead with strength, with confidence, and with purpose. But they also lead with care. They protect their pride. They know when to fight and when to retreat. In your life, leadership isn't just about leading others, it's about leading yourself. It's about taking responsibility for your actions, your choices, and your path. How often do we let life lead us instead of the other way around? How often do we drift, letting circumstances dictate where we go? The lion mentality says, I'm in charge, I control my future. And that's what you need to embrace. Stop letting your past define you. Stop letting failures, mistakes, or setbacks determine where you're going. You are the leader of your life, and every decision you make today shapes the person you'll become tomorrow. And here's a thought to leave you with. Lions don't live forever, but their legacy does. Their strength, their power, their leadership, it leaves a lasting impact. The same goes for you. Every action you take, every goal you chase, it leaves a mark. What kind of legacy are you building? What impact are you leaving behind? Because the lion mentality isn't just about winning in the moment, it's about creating a legacy that outlives you. So as we come to the end of this video, let me ask you, are you ready to live like a lion? Are you ready to embrace the mindset of dominance, confidence, resilience, and leadership? As we wrap up today, I want you to remember this. You don't have to be perfect. You don't have to have all the answers. You just have to be willing to show up day after day with the heart of a lion. You have to be willing to fight for what you want, even when it's hard, even when you feel like giving up, because that's what it takes to succeed. That's the lion mentality. And now, as promised, here's the best motivation I can give you. The only thing standing between you and your dreams is the belief that you can't achieve them. But once you adopt the lion mentality, once you start believing that you're capable of greatness, nothing can stop you. You are the king or queen of your own jungle. So go out there and claim what's yours. Your journey starts now. Let's keep pushing further into this lion mentality because there's even more depth to uncover. We've talked about focus, resilience, leadership, and confidence. But let's touch on another crucial aspect: patience. Lions aren't impulsive, they're calculated. When a lion is hunting, it doesn't rush in blindly. It waits, observes, strategizes, and then strikes at the right moment. Patience is a powerful tool in the lion's arsenal, and it should be in yours too. In life, we often want immediate results. We set a goal, we work hard for a bit, and if we don't see instant success, we get discouraged. But the lion mentality teaches us that real success takes time. It's about waiting for the right moment, about building your skills, your strength, and your mindset until you're ready to take that leap. Think of your goals like a hunt. Sometimes you need to pause, reflect, and wait for the right opportunity to pounce. But here's the catch: patience isn't passive. While a lion may wait for the right moment to strike, it's always ready. It's not lounging around lazily. It's alert, focused, preparing for when the opportunity comes. And that's how you need to approach your goals. It's okay if things aren't happening as quickly as you'd like. It's okay if you're not where you want to be yet. But don't let that make you complacent. Stay ready. Keep working. Keep improving yourself, so when the time comes, you can pounce and take what's yours. There's something else we can learn from the lion's patience: persistence. When a lion misses its prey, does it give up? Absolutely not. It regroups, waits, and goes after the next opportunity. Life is full of missed chances, failed attempts, and setbacks. But every single one of those is just a stepping stone if you refuse to quit. If you miss out on something today, don't worry. There will be another opportunity tomorrow. Your job is to stay persistent and be ready when it comes. And let's not forget about the power of the pack. Lions may be known as individual symbols of strength, but they operate as part of a pride. They work together, support each other, and protect their group. So as we come to the end of this video, remember, the lion mentality is about more than just power and strength. It's about patience, persistence, leadership, community, and vision. It's about believing in yourself and your ability to create the life you want. You have the heart of a lion inside you. It's time to let it roar. You're not here to blend in. You're here to dominate your own jungle. Go out there, own your space, and make it happen. Let today be the day you start living with the lion mentality and watch how your life transforms. And here's that final piece of motivation I promised you. The lion mentality isn't just about winning. It's about surviving, thriving, and standing tall no matter what comes your way. You've got that same strength inside of you. You don't have to be born with it. You can build it. You can train your mind to be as relentless, as focused, and as powerful as the king of the jungle. So the next time you're faced with a challenge, ask yourself, what would the lion do? And then do just that. Because the truth is, you're more powerful than you think. All you need to do is tap into that lion mentality. Remember, success isn't reserved for a select few. It's for those who believe they're capable of it. And that belief, that's what makes you unstoppable.